Hello. So I don't know how this is working. I only have like a little. By the way, Alex, thank you so much for redeeming first. This is a whole new setup for me, and it's a bit odd, to say the least, right? So, because of that, I'm really nervous. Heart's beating really fast. I'm just kind of hoping everything works out properly. Can you guys hear me? Well, how's my mic doing? Because to do this, I have to use my phone as a mic, and so it's probably going to sound a little like airy, right? Also, this should be the first stream where we have music in the background on just chatting, right? So there's that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. So we're about to try out a couple things. This is going to be my setup for us playing board games. I don't know if this will worm its way into like the weekly thing. I can hear you, I can see you. Good. That's the important part. I don't know if this is gonna make its way into like the normal weekly schedule. It might not. This may just be like every once in a while on a weekend type deal. But I just want to know, one for the history books for sure. Excuse me. But this stream's mainly just a test to see how things work. So there's that. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. We are playing a board game today called Horrified. It is usually a co-op game that you play with like 1 to 5 people, right? But it does have a solo mode, and so I will be explaining that and stuff. Also, I have you guys on my little iPad thing here, or my little tablet here. It's such a different setup. Everything has to be like wireless. Everything is wireless going to my computer upstairs, which is in broadcasting like Twitch to Twitch, right? So this will be interesting for sure. This will for sure be interesting. Why don't I show you what we're working with here? Let me see if I can switch over. Okay, there we are. All right, because I don't have my usual computer to monitor what's going on either. I can see everything decently here on the tablet where one of my cameras is. Wow, it is really. Can I adjust that to where it's not showing like all the way up here? I guess I just gotta kind of lean in. I'm sure it'll be fine. The important thing is the board game anyway, right? So this is Horrified, as you can probably see. Let's see, is everything on screen properly? I have a thing here. Oh shit, wrong thing. There's the right thing. Okay, everything looks on screen. Good. Sorry, my tablet's messing up a bit now. Wow, okay, great, because now it restarts, so... Oh, there it is. I can see the board. Good. Good. Alright, so this is Horrified, and it is originally a co-op game for 1 to 5 people. Our objective in this game is to defeat some of the Universal monsters. For those who don't know, the Universal monsters comprise of like Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, that kind of stuff, like the classics, right? And we will soon decide what our monsters we're going to be going up against will be. If anyone has any favorite Universal monsters, throw them in the chat, and if they're in the game, we can put them in our game. We're gonna have a total of 4 Universal monsters that we are going to be going up against today, right? So, excuse me. Yeah, everything looks nice. Everything looks good. From what I can tell. Double check it on my end. It's not the clearest, I will say. I know there's like it's very hard to read the words if you can at all, but I will make sure to let everybody know what is going on. I'll be sure to read everything clearly, but I think you can see the pictures and locations well enough to get the idea, right? So, I guess let's get started, right? So, first thing we're gonna do, we are going to pick our character. Now, it is a mechanic of the game to do this randomly, like a randomly generated thing. Especially after you've played enough times, like this was one of the first board game, maybe not one of the very first, but it was one of the first board games that I added to my collection, and it has been a hit in my household for years now. It's a really fun co-op game. I enjoy co-op games in general, so that's, that is what it is. So we have an assortment of characters here, and I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, well, he probably stacked them, so he's gonna pick them. No, I'm actually gonna shuffle them right now. So there's that. I'm gonna shuffle these characters here, and then I'm just gonna flip over the top one, and that will be our character for the day. Okay, so that's shuffled. First one over. Oh, thank God, that is actually such an intense pool. That's actually such a great pool for a character. So there we have the Explorer. So that is going to be our character for today. That means I will get her little mover there. So that's going to be our character. So the other options that we do have are, we have the Professor, the Mayor, the Scientist, the Archaeologist, the Courier, and the Inspector. I think the Courier you can't even use in a solo play game, so which I didn't think about, but I'm glad we didn't get them. So as you may see, on each of these characters here at the top, they have a number, right? A number from 1 to 3, or not 1 to 3, -3, and then we have 4s, and then we have 1, 5. So those are the number of actions that we are able to take in each turn, right? And you may think, well, you pulled the one with the least amount of actions. How is that the best character? Because every character also has a special action as well. Now, so these can range from, well, the Mayor, as you can see, doesn't have one, but that's because they have 5 actions. They have the most amount of actions that you can play in the game, right? But everyone has a special action. So like we have place your hero in any non-water space with a monster. We have move any hero or villager 1 space. These are the villagers down here, by the way. We will get into those like as they pop up. It's really they get placed into the game, and we kind of have to save them, right? So we have they all have a starting location on like a card that is drawn. And then at the top here, they all have, I don't know if you can even see that. Let me see. Oh, you can kind of see it. But at the top there, we have where you're supposed to get them to, right? So that's what that's about. Those are the villagers. You may add 1 to your strength, 1 to the strength of any item that you use. We will get to items and their strengths in a moment. But that can be pretty useful. All these can be pretty useful, right? Special action, pick up items from adjacent spaces. That'd be cool. That's cool. But we actually got the best one, especially for a solo round, right? We have the Explorer. Place your hero in any non-water space. These 3 are the water spaces. So basically, place your hero in any space, So you can imagine how goated that's gonna be. Because we're just gonna be able to like basically jet around the map and keep ourselves safe. But let's see. Sorry, I'm still a little nervous, and so that's why I may be like talking real fast and stuff, right? But it's okay. It's fine. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna draw a perk card. So here is the deck of perks. We start off with 1, and as we play the game, we get more perks. You get perks. I think there's a couple cards that can give you perks. However, you can get perks by getting townspeople like to their end goal, right? Like to the places they're supposed to be. We're gonna shuffle this on screen to show that I shuffled, and then there's my perk. So my first perk I have is Brandish Crucifix. So it'll be a choose one, either place Dracula in any space, if we have Dracula, or move any monster 3 spaces. And you play this during your hero phase. I'm gonna put this back here, keep that for me. But yeah, and those can be played at any time. They don't cost an action, right? I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle this. I'll explain kind of what it is. In this deck here, these have the monster actions, right? So there's a hero phase and a monster phase, but we'll get into it when we start playing the game. But as for right now, this is the deck for the monster phases, okay? In this, they have a number of items that get drawn from the bag and placed onto the board here. They have, a thing that happens a lot of times, whether that be, advancing the monsters, doing what they do, or getting a villager out onto the map. Then at the bottom, we have a specific set of rules that show which monsters move and how they move, and then how much they attack. So it's not important for you to really know what all is going on. You may pick up on it later on if you can see what's going on. But that's basically what is happening. That's what this is telling me. That's where I'll get that information from in a bit. So we got that. We've got our little blue tower, which I think just fits perfectly along with the theming for this. And then these are the hit dice. The booms. Those are monsters being able to hit you. And then the exclamation mark activates the monster's abilities. Okay. Dropped one. And then, of course, they can land on nothing, which is nothing, which is what we want, right? Okay. This is also going to be a bit different for me because I'm away from my computer. I cannot see anybody's... Well, that's not necessarily true. I can't see, or I can't hear rather. If you do a sound alert, I won't be able to hear it because that goes to my computer upstairs, so I won't be able to hear it. Just a fair warning, don't really use sound alerts when I'm doing these because they won't really matter. And then I won't get told verbally by my computer like I usually would that a redeem has been redeemed. Instead, it'll show up on my chat screen I have here, which I'll just have to be diligent in reading, which should be fine because it's right here, right? Okay, so let us go ahead and start getting set up, and we do that by setting up the monsters first. So these are options. We have the Invisible Man, we have the Creature from the Black Lagoon, we have the Wolf Man, we have the Mummy, we have Dracula, and Frankenstein, and the Bride. So, if anybody in the chat has any preferences for any of these, you can go ahead and drop them, because I am more than happy to be like, yeah, let's do that one. However, I don't... Frankenstein? Okay, hell yeah, we'll do Frankenstein the Bride. Alright, hello Percy, how are you doing today? So we'll set this one aside, do that, we'll set them up. Let's see. It looks like... Does anybody else have one they want to throw out? I can just start shuffling as well. I can start shuffling them and choosing them at random. I'm doing well. How are you today? I'm okay. It's a nice Saturday. We started off our day by going and picking up a book that Dahlia ordered at half price. And I also picked up a new little board game for like $10 while I was there, so that makes me feel good. I thought it was on my list originally because I've heard of it, but it's not. However, I have it now, so happy with that. But it's been a good day. We tried Shake Shack after that for the first time. Pretty good, really good. It's like a once in a while thing because it's pretty expensive, but it's good. I like it. And then we came home. And then we were just so tired, and we actually took a nap, which I don't usually do well with naps at all. Excuse me. And I didn't today either. It was uncomfortable. I woke up feeling way too hot and just did not enjoy it. But that did happen. And the thing is, you couldn't have asked for a better condition because we got home, it started thundering, it started raining a bit. I was like, oh, That's nice. I was able to get a little bit of a nap in, but I don't like naps, so it didn't feel nice. It didn't feel good to me. So, we've got these shuffled up. So we're gonna pick 3 more. So we'll do this one first. I'm gonna set that aside without even looking at it. That way I have no any notion of what could possibly be next, right? So we're gonna shuffle these again. This time, I'm gonna pick from the bottom. I'm gonna set that aside. We're gonna shuffle these again. Gotta make sure this is really thorough, which it is. And this time, now there's 3 left, I'm gonna fan them and I'm gonna pick the middle one. All right. And I'm not gonna look at these. I'm just gonna set them aside for now. Actually, I will need the back, so I'm gonna set them over here because I'll need to have that in arm's reach to read that. All right. So our reveal, what's our next monster? What made it into the game? We have the Wolfman. So we have him. We have the Invisible Man. Okay. He's an interesting feller in this game. Like, I don't know if he's necessarily my favorite, but I don't think he's hard really either, right? And our final one, let's see, who do we have? It's either gonna be the Mummy, Dracula, or the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And frankly, I would rather it not be the Mummy. I don't really care for playing the Mummy. It's okay, but it's like a little puzzle thing. Like, it's fine. Watch it be the fucking Mummy. It's not. It's Dracula. Good. You know? Couldn't ask for a better lineup. So here are the monsters that we are playing today then. We've got Dracula. We've got Frankenstein and the Bride. We've got the Wolfman. And we have the Invisible Man. And it is important the order I put them in. As you can probably see over here, they have numbers unless they're too blurry for you. Because we have this little fire guy, this is the frenzy marker, and this will change around. So, it starts with Dracula. Starts Dracula on the number 1 slot, right? Okay, and now we can start setting up our characters. So, I'm gonna leave this camera for a second. Because the stuff for all of them is over there, but you will see me in the big camera. And you will hear me still. Oh, sorry. They caught me picking my butt. At like a, it's like a, it's sweaty. It's sweaty. It's just sticking to my bum. Don't like. Okay, so Frankenstein and the Bride. So place Frankenstein on the board at the graveyard. So we have Frankenstein here. His little mover. There he is, at the graveyard. Place the Bride on the board at the dungeon up here. There we go. Place the Frankenstein dial with the yellow indicator face up on the left side of the monster mat. So right here, over here, and it's gonna be the same for the Bride over here. Right. And they're both at 0, so that's how we start them. So they're set up. Next up, we're gonna do Dracula. He's pretty easy too. This is the closest one to get to. So I remember how to do this. So we place a coffin in each one of his little areas, right? Oh, actually, no. Sorry. We place these on the actual map. So we have the cave, we have the dungeon. So we got another person in the dungeon. We have the crypt over here, and we have the graveyard. Wow. Okay, so we got 2 starting in the graveyard, and we place Dracula on the board at the crypt right here. So this is important. Hello. This is important because so as you can see in these on these coffins, there is like a 6+, right? That is telling us how many of a type of item we need to destroy that coffin. So for Dracula, our goal is we have to destroy all 4 of his coffins before we can finally defeat him. Frankenstein and the Bride, their goal is we have to get their humanity meter all the way up, then we'll turn them around, and then we got to get them together. However, on the board, if they ever get in the same spot, hold on. Frankenstein. Oh yeah. So if they ever get in the same spot, let me actually pull up the manual because those aren't readily available here. Let's see. Treated separate monsters, yada yada. The heroes must teach Frankenstein and the Bride what it means to be human. So that's what we're doing with Frankenstein and the Bride. Basically, I believe we have to be in their space and, yeah, okay, it says there, that's fine. Okay, the power symbol is rolled with the Frankenstein or the Bride attacks. The Bride approaches Frankenstein. After all hits are resolved, move the Bride towards Frankenstein, one space. Okay, here it is. This is what I was looking for the whole time, right? If Frankenstein and the Bride are ever in the same space before the task is completed, increase the terror level by 1. And then place them back at the dungeon in the graveyard. So I'll explain what the terror level is and why that's a bad thing, right? So up here at the top of the board, right here, you will see a little mover with a skull here. And it's on number 3 because it's solo play and that's where they want us to start. But usually it would start at 0. Every time we get hit or if a villager dies, that terror meter goes up by 1. If it ever gets into the white skull space, we lose the game. And that's how it is. So, right? Okay, so let's keep setting up. Next up, we will do the Wolfman. So the Wolfman has a couple things. First of all, he has a little space here that we put at the laboratory, right here. So it covers it up, and that's where we are able to actually advance the Wolfman, right? Next thing we have is this little antidote here, and that will go on his space. Sorry if that got loud. But that'll go on his space, and when we complete the Wolfman's thing, we will get to have that antidote, so we can take it to the Wolfman and kill him. The last thing is this right here, the haunted emblem, or hunted emblem rather. And we're just gonna we'll just set that aside for now. But basically it just, because I'm the only one who can gain it anyway, right, in this game, since it's only me. But it just means that the Wolfman's gonna come for us, right? And not in the fun way. Okay, so that's good. And then the final one, we have probably the easiest one to set up, honestly. We have, the Invisible Man. And he just has this little thing right here that goes over the precinct. All right. So they're set up. No, they're not set up. Hold on, wait, actually. Invisible Man. Oh, we place the Invisible Man at the end up here. Okay. And then the Wolfman. Place the Wolfman at the mansion. Okay. I was like, where is it? Right here. So, okay, so now all those are set up. And damn, I guess we're ready to get started, right? So, I am going to... I wanted to write this down. That's right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. So thankfully, I'm actually really proud of this. You should also be hearing some background music right now. I have it in here because there might be some parts sometimes when I play a board game where I'll go a little bit quiet, right? And I don't want it to just be silent. Like usually if I go quiet and I'm playing a video game, you have the video game like music or noise. But now you have background music here. It's the same stuff as the just chatting screens. So, what I had to do is, so usually I record all of my gameplays of board games. I have an app that keeps track of everything. It turns things into statistics. I have a profile for everybody I've ever played board games with or who will play board games with me, basically. And it shows them their win percentage over time. It's so fun. It's so fun. I love statistics and stuff for things that I enjoy. And yeah, it's a fun app. I don't buy many apps, but I bought that one because it was great and I use it all the time. But because this camera here is my phone, I have to find a new way to record some data. I can put it in afterwards. Like, I don't have to like record it all at once. So I'm gonna jot down the time that we started playing this round or this game. Which, okay. When the hell did that? All right, 6:53. Cool, I can deal with that. 6:53. And then I'll record when it ends, and then later on I'll go and put it into the app, right? Okay, everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Like I said, it's a little blurry. Unfortunately, that's just kind of what I have to work with. Is there a? I don't think there's like an HD button or anything. I'll have to figure that out. Like, I'll have to see what I can do about that, if anything. But thankfully, this is a test stream. But even if it is a little blurry, I hope you guys enjoy it, right? But I think because it's a little blurry and stuff like that, I don't know if this is the kind of stuff I'll be posting, like the VODs of. I don't know if this will be going up on the YouTube. It could be. I may change my mind about that. I'll review it after and see what I can do. But as of right now, it's a little blurry and right? But yeah, that's wild. Like, I'm looking at it like, I don't know how much I enjoyed that. The board can be seen, I guess. Let me check one more time. Let me see. Is there anything on here? You know what? Actually, this is not the time to be. Have to be shaking around a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. This is not the time to be trying different things on the camera up there, right? Because it could ruin a lot. It could really mess it up. But who knows? Maybe it'll turn out better than expected, right? All right. Anyway, that does suck. Man, I wish I could have figured that out better beforehand. I can't even look anything up because I don't like that's my phone, right? Well, at the very least, I won't keep this one, I don't think. And then maybe I will figure it out eventually, and I'll be able to post VODs of like later games. Because like with this one, it's not like it's a one and done on a board game. We can come back and play whatever board game we want, right? Like I can play Horrified again, whenever, right? Sorry, hand itchy. I probably should be scratchy, hand itchy. Anyway, let's continue setup. So my explorer's starting location is over here at the camp. And then next we have the item bag, which has all the items in it, and we take out 12 of them and place them around. They all have specific places to go. So we have research will go to the tower. Where's the tower? There's the tower. So they go there. A kite will go to the tower. Pitchfork will go to the barn. That's 3. Torch will go to the barn. That's 4. A mirrored box will go to the mansion. That's 5. 6. We have a violin at the camp, which is good because that's my starting location. Ooh, itchy. Man, I need to put my cream on my ointment at some point. But you guys will see my hands a lot right now, so I'm not gonna do it now, or else it'll be like, oh, it's very obvious there's cream there. We got flowers going to the docks. Oh, they're here. So wait, it's 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 and 8. We have fire poker going to the mansion. So that's 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I'll put the bag back over here. Try to get out of the way of the cord. Okay, and then barn, or torch. Stake goes to the abbey. There's the abbey. Oh, another stake at the abbey. And a fossil at the camp. Cool, so we at least have 2 where we're starting, right? That's nice. But as you can see, all of these items, they're color-coded either yellow, red, or blue, and they all have a number on the top, which is their strength. Okay. So, let's go through what we need to do to defeat each of the villains, shall we? Damn, sorry, I cannot stop itching. The back of his hand. It's crazy. Ugh. I know I need to stop, but like, it's rough. At least it doesn't look bad. Like it could be worse. It has been worse for sure. So we have first up. So I already explained Frankenstein and the Bride. We need to get their humanity meters all the way up by going to the places that they're in and like basically tributing items of like their specific color. So the Bride is blue and Frankenstein is yellow. Okay. Which is funny, because together that makes green, and that's what they both are. But we can only do, I believe, 1 at a time? Yeah. Yeah, like 1 at a time. Because when you do, it increase it by that strength, and then you move them a number of spaces to that strength, of that strength as well. But once they're all the way maxed out on their humanity, we get them to meet, and then they're done. They're good. They have their humanity. They're good to go. Dracula. For Dracula, we need to go to all 4 of the places with his coffins, and we need to tribute a red. It doesn't matter how many, but red items with a combined strength of 6 or more. And once we do, it destroys the coffin. We put it in its place there. Once that is done, we're able to go to Dracula's space and use 6 or more yellow items to defeat him. Like 6 or more strength of yellow items, right? Okay, so the Wolfman, it looks like, so at the laboratory, here, we will place blue items on the spot, matching the item strength in, or on his, like, thing over here. So it has 2 sections of 1, 2, and 3. So we gotta get 2 sets of 1, 2, and 3. And then place them there while we're at the laboratory. That's the only place. After that, we can get the antidote. We just have to go to the Wolfman's spot and use 6 or more red strength items in order to defeat the Wolfman. Or turn back, I guess. So the Invisible Man, at the precinct, we can place any item on a spot on his card that matches like that area. So he has 5 areas that we need to get items from. The inn, the barn, the mansion, the laboratory, and the institute. So, and we can only place them while we're over at the precinct. And then after all those are there, in the Invisible Man space, we'll use strength 9 or more of red items. 9 or more is crazy, but of red items to defeat Invisible Man. And then once all 4 of those have been defeated, we will win the game. All right, so I think we're ready to get started. I've played this a lot before, so I know what I'm getting into. This game is played in 2 phases, the hero phase and the monster phase. I will go ahead, I'll kind of like show by example how we play that. Sorry, there's like a hair on this card. Trying to get off, like, get out. Anyway, so we'll start with the hero phase. For me, I have a number of actions I am able to do, and I can perform 3 actions. It doesn't matter which ones I do. I can move 1 space per action. I can guide a villager from an adjacent space to me. I can pick up any number of items in my space. I can share items between heroes. Can't really here because I'm the only hero. Advance a task, so doing something with them, with the villains or the monsters. Defeat a monster, that's an action, or my special action, I can do that. And then it doesn't matter, I don't have to use an action to use a perk card. Okay, so I will go ahead and start my turn. So I'm over there, so I'm gonna start by picking up these 2. I'm gonna pick up these items. And I will... Actually, I'll hold on to them. I'll hold on back here, just to like conserve space and make it not as like more jumbled up than it already is. But I have those items now. So that's one, and I have 2 more actions, but I can move anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my special ability, place my hero in any non-water space to go here, and I'll use my 3rd action to pick up these reds. And when you pick up items, you pick up everything in a space. So there are those. So I have, that first turn alone, I have a good amount of items. The Explorer is a really helpful character to have. And I'm really lucky to have gotten her randomly. First try. Okay, so that's the end of my phase. That's the hero phase. We're gonna go into the monster phase. So, the monster phase, we flip over the top card of this deck. There we go. The first thing we do, whoop, sorry guys, there you go, is we draw items from the bag equaling the number on the top of that card, which is 2 in this case. So we have these. And they are analysis that goes to the Institute, and garlic, which goes to the end. I was like, where is it? Okay. Okay, and then we do the event. Hunt on a hunted emblem, give it to the current player, and then move Wolfman 3 spaces towards the hero with the hunted emblem. Well, that's me. Alright, so, and then Wolfman, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's 3 towards me. Alright, and now we do the monster's turn. So it has the symbol here for Creature from the Black Lagoon. It has Dracula, and it has the Frenzied marker, and all of them will move 1. What that really means right now, we don't have Creature from the Black Lagoon. So Dracula will move 1, and then, because he's also the Frenzied, he will move 1 more. And they always move towards the closest either hero or villager. Alright, and that's it. No one was attacked, thankfully. So we have that. Okay. How do I want to play this? This could be... Okay. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I need to get away from old Wolfie over here. I'm gonna use my special ability to go here, and then I'm gonna use strength of 9, so we've got the pitchfork from the barn. We got the pitchfork and the torch of red, and that is 6 or more. So I'm gonna get rid of those, and we have now destroyed 1 coffin in the cave. So we have advanced Dracula by 1 space so far, or like by 1. All right, and that's my second move. So I can do 1 more thing if I want. Well, I have to. I can do 1 more thing. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna use my special ability again, move over here to the Institute. I can't pick up yet, I'll have to wait till next turn, but it'll be nice to be away from them, right? Okay. Alright, monster phase. Flip over, what do we got? We have 3 items being drawn. Actually, let me, because I just put items in, right? Alright, so let's draw 3 items from the bag. I'm actually gonna put this over here. Be easier for me to reach without having to like get real close to the camera, right? So we have another one for the Institute. We have a rapier for the theater, and then we have another research for the tower. Okay, and we're already starting to get villagers. So fortune teller, place Maleva at the camp. Okay, so where are you? There you are. So she is at the camp, and she needs to be at the shop according to her marker, her little thing, right? So, hold on, I wonder, is it just not focused or something? Wow, that is, because if I hold this up, how does that look? What does that look like? Does that get any better? Oh, it's gotta be like real close. I see. Sorry, this is a test stream, so I'm troubleshooting as well. Well, see, on my phone, everything's clear and looks beautiful and perfect. It's the transition from, it's like through the streaming to my computer. I think that's where the issue comes in, right? But it'll have to be what it is for now. I apologize for that. I'll have to see if there's a way I can fix it. I don't know if there is, but I'll have to see if there is. Anyway, so she's at the camp. We have to get her to the shop. All right, next, the Wolfman will move 1 space towards me, and then Dracula will move, because he's the frenzied, he will move 1 space towards me. Thankfully, we're still well enough away from them. All right, so it's my turn again. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pick these up. I will never leave items unturned, right? Second thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use my ability here. And then, where is the shop? Oh my god, it's in the middle of both of them. That may not be smart for me. Well, okay. So when it comes to fighting monsters, like I said, you roll these dice. Actually, you know what? We'll just get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky and show you. No, I do want to say. I do want to tell you. So, you're fighting monsters, like I said, it depends on the card how many dice get rolled, and if these come up, you get hit, right? Well, if you have items with you, you are able to cast an item aside in order to, like, wave off the attack, basically. If you don't, however, it's a hit. It's a automatic hit. If a monster gets into a space alone with a villager, that's an auto death. So they can't roll for themselves or anything. They can't, like, save themselves. It's an auto death, and that means it's, like, you know, an advance for us. So I grabbed those, went there, and I'll use my third ability. I'm gonna go to the shop, which will put Malva, we'll put her back here actually. It'll get her to her place, and it will grant us a new perk. We have Repel. Move each monster up to 2 space. That'll be nice. Oh, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should, wait. Do I wanna, well, I think I will. Since I have 2 perks, I don't want to hold on to them. I'm going to go ahead and use this Repel, because it's still my turn. Move each monster up to 2 space. I'm going to move 1, 2, and then I'm going to move 1, 2. And then the others are fine where they are. I don't need to move them anywhere. Ooh, actually, I'll move him 1, 2, so I can get here if I really need to. Like, later on, at least, right? Okay. So that's 3. That's all I have. It is now the monster's turn. So, flip. All right, we have 2 more items going onto the board. We have a pistol going to the precinct, and we have a shovel going to the graveyard. Okay. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be really nice. I can knock it out like my upcoming turn. So the event of the hunt is on. Okay, so basically I have the thing already. I just gotta move Wolfman 3 spaces towards me, which unfortunately does put him next, like, in the same space as me. However, fortunately, it's not his turn to move or attack. You can only the monsters only attack on the turns that they move, and instead, Dracula and the Frenzied are moving because the creature from the Black Lagoon is not here. So Dracula moves 1, Dracula's Frenzied moves 1. All right, cool. So we're still safe. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking really fast to get over my nervousness, right? I need to, like, chill. Like, it's a nice board game thing. I think the real thing is, like, I'm worried about how blurry everything is. Like, it doesn't, from what I'm looking at, it doesn't really look aesthetically pleasing, right? It looks very harsh. I wonder, because I have the window open. Maybe that's adding too much light? Let me see. Let me try that. Let me see how this looks after we take away the excess light. It doesn't really help with the blurriness, so I'm going to open it back up. It does kind of add a better contrast. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like it with or without the, it's not the blurriest, but I do find the words hard to see. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I can see that. For sure, yeah, the words are definitely hard to see. It's okay, I'm reading, so it's fine. Alright, I will open these back up then, because I want lighting. Looks nice. It's cozy. Okay, that could be worse. That could be so much worse, and it's not. But Percy, thank you for the vote of assurance, because I already knew that the words were hard to see. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, where was I? Dracula just moved. No one attacked. My turn. All right, cool. I'm gonna use my ability to go here. I'm gonna use one move to pick up. And now I have enough red. I have a shovel and a barn, so that's 7. I'm gonna use my last action to destroy the coffin in the graveyard. So there's that. Gotta make sure they're mixed up. Cool, and all ready to go with my turn. Time for the next one, monster phase. All right, we got 3. We got 3 being added to the board. Where we got? Okay, we got the telescope is going to the mansion. Excuse me. We've got an anatomy text going to the institute, and another rapier going to the theater. Cool. So we have a few blues. Maybe I can work on the Wolfman next. Well, he's right there. Maybe I'll see what I can do. All right. Place Professor Pearson at the cave. Where are you? There you are. So he's going all the way to the cave. Thankfully, there's not a whole lot of monsters around him close by. They're a lot closer to me, except for, I guess, Invisible Man. He, over here at the inn, is closer to him, so hopefully he doesn't get to move. And he doesn't. The mummy gets to move. There's no mummy. And it is the Frenzy, which is Dracula, gets to move 2 spaces. Oh, shit. Well, okay, so now I get to show you how we fight. So in this card here, as you can see, there are 2 dice that we need to roll. So we set one aside, and this is how it'll work. We roll them right here, and we have 1 hit. I am going to... What do we need yellows for? Frankenstein the Bride? There's more. I'm going to get rid of a yellow in order to get rid of that. To block, basically. I just threw a stethoscope at him. All right, and we're good to go. All right, so next turn, we have... Right. So I'm going to pop over here with my ability, grab him. He needs to go to the mansion. So for my second turn, I'll go to the mansion, which drops him off and gets me another perk card. Taxi ride. Place a hero in any non-water space. Cool. So I just get to do my ability twice, but one for no, like, pay, right? Okay, and then my last ability I will use to grab these. Do I want to go ahead and use my perk already? Sorry. Do I want to go ahead and use my perk already, maybe? I don't know. I'm like equidistant away from everybody. So it should be okay. Plus, I do have a lot of items still, so it should be okay. Right. What do you guys think of the music? The background music, by the way. I hope that's actually playing still. Yeah, I just set it up today. It took a lot to do. The music is Stream Beats by Harris Heller, who does a lot of like royalty-free, like you can use this for stream music, like vibey music, right? A lot of shit too. I like the background music. Good. I'm glad to hear it. But it's a lot of vibey shit, really good shit. It's all on Spotify as well, but you can go to his like his Bandcamp and you can just download the songs for free. So I did that, but Streamlabs won't allow you to put like a folder in and have it like randomized for the songs. So instead, what I had to do is I had to go into Audacity. I had to use my editing skills, right? And I basically just put every song in like a random order back to back, edited it as one like hour-long thing almost, and now that is what's looping right now. So it's a bunch of songs totaling like 53 minutes, and then it loops around every time it ends. So hell yeah, I'm excited to have that now. I wasn't a huge fan of how quiet the just chatting screen was, so I'm glad that I have that. But I knew that I had to have it for this, because I did not want there to just be like so much like dead air. Like I didn't want a chance for that. Anyway, so okay, I just ended my turn. It's time for the monster phase. Oh, we got none. We have no items being added to the board this round. There's no creature from the Black Lagoon here, so we don't have to use that. The Wolfman will move 1 space. The Bride will move 1 space. And the Frenzied will move 1 space, which is Dracula. All right, and we're good to go. We're chilling so far. Let's see. Oh, this may be a good time. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my ability to go here to the laboratory. So that's 1. Ooh, no. You know what would be a better one? I know a better one. No, you know what? I already did it. I committed to it. I'm gonna stick with it. That's usually how I play these games. So I did that. And which one was that? Oh, it's Dr. Me running by. I was like, which cat was that? So what's that? So I have 2 more actions. I'm going to place a number 2 blue on the Wolfman spot. And I'm actually going to do that twice to fill out both the 2 spots on that. So that's my whole turn. But now we've advanced the Wolfman a third of what he needs to be before we can take him down. Okay, monster phase. Here we go. Okay, so 3 items are being added. So we got the tower. We've got a mirrored box going to the mansion. And we've got a canopic jar going to the museum. There you go. Okay. So, place Elizabeth at the mansion. That's not good, because they are really close. So, Elizabeth, here we go. The mansion. Thankfully, though, this is Wolfman, and he's not the one moving this time. We've got Frankenstein moving 1, the Bride moving 1, and the Frenzied, which is Dracula, moving 1. Okay. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, never mind. I am doing right. I'm doing it correct. So Elizabeth's fine, but she won't be for long. She needs to get to the tower, which has a lot of items that we need, which is good. So ability, go here. Ability, go here. That's 2. And then for my final thing, I will pick all of these blue items up. And because she got to where she needed to be, we get another perk. So that's our 3rd perk that we're holding on to. This one is Conduct an Investigation. Choose a space with a hero. You may place any number of heroes in that space. So this is worthless. So we're going to go ahead and draw another one. We can't use that one because we're the only hero, right? All right, late into the night. The current player takes 2 additional actions. Love that. I may actually go ahead and use that. Hold up. I may. Hold on, what do we have? We need, let's see, tower, institute, camp. We need one for the institute. Okay, we could do that. Institute, we need one for the mansion. Well, we have 2 of those. All right, we're gonna do that then. So we're gonna go ahead. Actually, we're gonna use 2 of our perks, like at the same time. We're gonna do that. If I can pick them up. Here we go. So we're gonna use Taxi Ride to place a hero in any non-water space. So I'm gonna place me here, and then I'm gonna play 2 additional actions using Late into the Night. Those 2 additional actions will be placing this mirrored box from the mansion onto the Invisible Man space, because that's where we can do it at the precinct. And then a second action to place this Rotone, R-O-T-N-O-N-E, whatever that is. It's from the Institute, and we're placing it on the Invisible Man space. So now we have 3 monsters that we are currently working on. Which, that's pretty good, honestly, right? So, now it is the monster's turn again. Here we go. We get 3 more items on the board. You'll love to see it. So we've got Nebularium. We've got the Nebularium going to the tower. We've got a Searchlight going to the precinct, which is cool. I'm going to pick up all those items my first thing, I think. And then we have a shovel, an earth shovel going to the graveyard. And then for the monsters, oh, sorry, the effect. Place Wilbur and Chuck at the shop. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, so Wilbur and Chuck go to the shop. I'll show you why this isn't good. Because first things first, Frankenstein's moving 1. Okay? Second thing second, the bride's moving 1. Closing in, right? But then you have the frenzied marker, which makes Dracula move 1. Now, this is not good, especially since on this card, we now have to roll 3 dice. If any of them is a hit, Wilbur and Chuck die. And we get our first advance on the we die-o-meter, basically. The horrify-o-meter, the terrify-meter, whatever. So, fingers crossed, see what we get. Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. Alright. Well, thankfully it's only our first one, but there was nothing we could really do about that. There's our first example of stakes in this game, right? And because we're playing solo, we already start halfway up the meter. So, there's that. Okay, so it's my turn. First things first, I think I'm going to go ahead and use 1 action, pick all these up. Okay, that actually does help. Let me see what we have. Yeah, I might as well, 'cause he is... Oh, they're getting way too close. I just realized that Frankenstein and the Bride are getting way too close. I need to work on them soon. I can do the Bride a little bit right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my ability. We'll go to the Bride, and then I'm going to use a second action to place or to do the Bride's action. So I'll get rid of 1 blue, which is a strength of 3. And I will dial her to 3, and then I get to move her 3 spaces. So I'm going to move her 1, 2, and actually 1, 2, and 3, because I'm going to go for that. I think that top right one next. Cool. So now, ooh, wait, they're still like 3 apart. You know what? Should be fine. I hope I don't regret saying that later, but it should be okay. But so that's how they work, right? And now we've officially started on every monster, at least. So there's nothing that hasn't been started. Okay, so what did I do? I collected, I did. Okay, so that's 3. Monster phase. All right, no items. Effect doesn't matter because we don't have the mummy. Wolfman will move 1 space towards me. Dracula will move 1 space towards me. And the Invisible Man will move 1 space towards me. Which means, yes, I am now... Oh, it's only 2 dice. It's 2 dice, thankfully. So we have less of a chance of getting attacked by Dracula, but let's see what happens. We're not gonna... We don't count what isn't in the attack. Alright, it's just 1 hit. I am gonna... You know what? I have stuff to spare. I'm gonna get rid of this 2 to get rid of that. Like, to block, basically. Excuse me. Very nice. Okay. Alright, cool, that's good. Now it is my turn. What do I want to do? Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna go here with my ability for 1 action. I'm gonna destroy the coffin with this fucking pistol I found in the precinct. Because it's a 6, right? And then that will destroy the coffin in the dungeon. Cool, so we have 1 more coffin. We need to start collecting yellows, though, if we actually want to take out Dracula. Okay. Sorry, I just need to catch my breath for a second. Alright. So, I think I have 1 more action left, right? I went, I destroyed. Yeah, I have 1 more. I'm gonna... There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do from there. You know, I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use my ability, my last action, to go here. Because that way, beginning of my next turn, I can pick up from the Abbey, and I will at least have the yellows I need to defeat Dracula. I only have a 3 worth of red, so I need 3 more. Which if I can get from the theater, that'd be great. If I can go to the theater and pick it up. I'll be vulnerable, but I'll have what I need, you know? Either way, it's the monster phase now. We have 2 items being added. What do we have? We have wine going to the church. We have a torch going to the barn. Okay, that works too. Okay, and effect is Thief. Place an invisible man in the item with the most locations and discard all items there. Fucking hell, man. Alright, so it would be this one, and these go bye-bye. At the very least, we do have that one we just put down at the barn, which has a 5 on there. So that'll help us. That'll be what we need at least. Okay, and the mummy isn't here. The creature from the Black Lagoon isn't here. So it's Frankenstein moves 1. And that's it. We're good. My turn. I'm going to pick up. I'm going to use special ability and second action move. And then I'm going to use my last action to pick up. We're setting things up here. We're trying to whittle them out. We don't need to get them all at the same time. We just need to whittle them down, right? Alright. Okay, monster phase again. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? The Institute won't be bad. Anyway, 3 items get placed on the board. We have flowers going to the dock, a spear gun going to the Institute, hell yeah, and a crucifix going to the church. Dr. Reed is getting placed at the Institute. Where is he? There he is. Which is great, because that's pretty far away. And it does have items, so that's good. The creature is going to move. He's not here. And Dracula is going to move as the frenzied 1 space. Wait, actually, 1, 2, okay. Yeah, I'm closer, so 1 space. Cool, that works perfectly then. Back to me. We are going to use special ability to go here for 1 action. Pick up for 2. Because why wouldn't we? It looks like he needs to go to the camp. So for the 3rd action, I'll use my special ability to get to the camp, which will get him where he needs to go and give me a perk. Overstock. Each player draws and places 1 item from the bag. I'm just going to go ahead and use that. Because why not? That doesn't do nothing for me, right? It's not really worth holding on to, is what I mean. Research goes to the tower. Okay, sure. That is fine. Okay. So... okay. Monster phase. 0 items. Place Dracula at the crypt. That is funny shit. It's like they were like... It feels very much like Dracula said, "Oh no, he's attacking my coffin. I must go protect the last one." What he doesn't know is that's actually going to make things so much easier for me next turn. Either way, we have... oh, actually, you know what? It won't, because I'll show you. Invisible Man is going to move 1 space. Frankenstein is going to move 1 space. They're getting too close again. And then the Frenzy is going to move 1 space, so he's already out. Okay. Back to me. My turn. Move here for an action. I am going to use an action to destroy the coffin with this 7 worth of red. That is a fire poker and a spear gun, if anyone cares. So basically, I took a fire poker and a spear gun to the coffin. And Dracula is now vulnerable. All of his coffins are gone. He's available for attack. If I had 2 more actions... ooh! Here's what I can do. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this that I have. This is my last perk that I have on hand. Brandish Crucifix. Move Dracula... place Dracula in any space. I'm placing him right here, and then I'm going to use my last action to take him out with 6 worth of yellow. There we go. And Dracula's done. Alright. Cool. So we've got 3 more We got 3 more to take out, but Dracula's done. Oh, that means that he's not Frenzy anymore. The Frenzy one is now gonna be Frankenstein and the Bride. Does that mean both of them move or just one? Let's consult the rule book. Let's see. Okay, so if they have the Frenzy marker, only Frankenstein is Frenzy. Cool. That is fine by me. That helps me out a lot, actually. Okay, so that's my ability, or that's my turn. Monster phase, 0 items, no mummy. Wolfman moves 1 space towards me. There's no Dracula no more. And then Invisible Man moves 1 space towards me. Cool. All right. So, I need blues and yellows. I don't have any yellows. I have like 5 different blues. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I don't know, actually. I won't have enough to do anything about Frankenstein or the Bride anyway yet. So I'm just gonna have to pray. You know? I'm just gonna have to hope. So first, I think what I'll do, I'll use my special ability to use my first action to go to the laboratory. And for my last 2, I'm gonna place 1s on the Wolfman's spaces. So that's both my actions now for those. So he just needs 2 3s, and then we can get rid of the Wolfman. We're gonna need more reds too to actually take him out, it looks like. Okay. So, monster phase. Here we go. Okay, 3 items. Oh, I actually drew 4. I already saw them all, so I want to be impartial if I can be. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So we've got a knife going to the docks. We've got fire poker going to the mansion, and we've got a stake going to the abbey. Okay, place Maria at the barn. Here's Maria. Thankfully, the barn is decently far away from the rest. Oh dear. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm fucked. Okay. Okay, here we go, I guess. So Frankenstein moves 1. Then the Bride moves 1. They've met, which means now this raises by 1. We're getting dangerously close to losing this game. Don't like that. Not a huge fan of that. But now they've met, he goes back to the graveyard, she goes back to the dungeon. So I guess there's a little solace in that, or like a little comfort in that. So next up, oh, sorry, the Frenzied still has to move, which is still Frankenstein, so he moves 1. Okay, now it's my turn. So, because a villager is now here, going there for 1, grabbing her, she needs to go to the camp. Going there for 2, she's good. I get a perk. What is the perk? Hurry! Move each hero up to 2 spaces. That's actually really nice. Let's see. I'm gonna bank on more items coming back to the laboratory. So I'm gonna use my last ability, or my last action, to go here with my special ability. It's decently far away from everybody for the most part. I need to be there. So I have 1 blue 3 that can actually help towards the Wolfman. But I need a second blue 3, which I don't have right now. I'm gonna hope. Anyway, monster phase. Okay, so we have 3. Ooh, maybe? No, that's a 1. But we got something going in the laboratory, we got a stake in the abbey, and we got a 3 at the inn. Where's the inn? There's the inn. Excuse me, as much as I played this game, you'd think I would know where everything is just automatically. I just don't. Anyway, ability. On the move. Move the frenzy marker to the next monster. Move each villager one space towards their safe location. So, Frankenstein is no longer frenzied. It is now the Wolfman, which is crazy. Lore-wise, this is actually really fun, like story-wise, because it feels like the Wolfman's like he's going for me next, and now he's coming for us. He's frenzied. That's one down. Switch that out. Okay. And then the frenzy will move 3. Oh shit. That puts him right here with me too. It very much is like, he's like, oh no, he's going for me next. I'm going after him. Alright, and it's a 2-dicer. 2 dice. Ooh. No hits with an exclamation, which is every person in the Wolfman space is hit. Shit. I'm going to get rid of a blue 2 in order to get rid of the hit. So it basically acted as another hit. Okay. Alright, while I'm here, I guess. While I'm here, I'll use one action to put a 3 on the Wolfman. Okay. For my second action... Are you a 3? You are a 3. Okay, I'll go there for my second action with my special ability, and I'll pick up my third action. So now we have the last 3 that we need to take out the Wolfman, but we still need... We need at least 1 red, which thankfully we're right next to reds. We've got a couple reds around, so that'll be good. That'll be nice. So give it like 2 more turns, Wolfman's done. Okay, speaking of turns, monster phase. We have 2 items going on the board. If a red could go on the tower, that'd be wonderful. No, we've got another, what is that? Another centrifuge at the library, or sorry, the laboratory. And then we have Wolfsbane going to the camp. Okay. So, sorry, Dracula's not there, which like, that's what the effect is it deals with Dracula right now. And then, no mummy, but we do have the Invisible Man who moves 1 space towards me. Okay. And then no creature from the Black Lagoon. Alright, cool, we're back. Let's see, what's all here? Okay, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna move 1 here, we'll pick up for our second action. And then... I'm wondering. I'm thinking. Putting on my thinking noggin. I don't think I should go immediately to the library. I just don't. Okay. I think for my last action, I'm gonna go here. To the mansion. Wait, no. Never mind. I am gonna go here, actually, instead. What Wolfman be damned, right? Alright, so monster phase again. We got 2 items being placed. We got Torch going to the barn. We got an experiment going to the laboratory. Move the bride 2 spaces towards Frankenstein. Thankfully, they're like on opposite ends of the board. Alright, creature, no creature. Wolfman, already here, so he's just gonna straight up attack me. And then, Invisible Man will move 2. So 1, 2. And the Wolfman will attack for 1 die, it looks like. We're good! Cool. Alright. That is good to see. And it's back to me. Which, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna straight up go for it. I'm gonna put that there, which will instantly give me the, this. It'll give me the antidote. So that's 1 action. And for my second action, I'm going to spend 6 or more red to administer the antidote to Wolfman, defeating him once and for all. We're going to take back these blue now. Put them back in the bag. Cool, so that's 2 out of 4 down. We are halfway there. And then we're no longer hunted, because Wolfman's not here anymore. Which means the frenzy goes to the next highest, is now the Invisible Man. Okay. Let's see. Oh, right. I have one more. Because I was already there. I contributed. I defeated. I have one more. Okay, I have one more. What do I have? I have a tower, I have two towers and 2 docks. I need an inn, a barn, and a laboratory for the Invisible Man. Oh, so I'm at the laboratory. Let me just pick up. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up for my last action then. I need blues and yellows anyway, right? Okay, monster phase. Ooh, we have 3. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, it's fine, actually. I looked ahead. 3. So, we have a torch going to the barn. We have a dart going to the inn. And we have wine going to the church. Man, Frankenstein's getting lit at the church. Okay, and then place Lucy at the theater. There she is. Which, like, she's with the bride, so that's not good, you'd think. But the bride isn't attacking this time. Who's attacking is Dracula? Not here. And, oh no, this still isn't good. Oh, no, this is very much not good. Because the Invisible Man is the frenzied one. He's right there, and the villager is closest. So it has to go there. Thankfully, though, it's 1 die again. Maybe we get lucky. Right? Blow on that for you. Hey, thank you. Alright. It wasn't in the tray. We don't count. Ah, oh, damn, what's that? Stalk unseen. Move the Invisible Man 2 spaces towards the closest villager. Okay, so he's already there. He doesn't attack, but he's there, I guess. Okay, that helped. That's fine. Where's she gonna go? The mansion? Sure, I guess. So I'll use one ability to go one. I'll use my special ability for 1 action, go there. Second action, special ability, go here. So she's there. Ability, I get this. Okay, Hunter becomes prey. So either place the Wolfman in any space, Wolfman dead, or move any monster 3. We can work with that. I'm thinking. Okay, so I have the laboratory. Should I go ahead? I should probably try to collect from the others first, though. So instead of going straight to the precinct, I'm gonna go to the inn and be prepared for next round. I'd go to the barn, but they're right next to there, so there's that. Alright. Okay. Monster phase. Here we go. 2. So we got 2 items coming into town. Knife at the docks. Shovel at the graveyard. Place the Invisible Man in the location with the most items and discard all items. Oh wait, is that? Okay, so there's 3 here, 2 here, and there's 3 there. 2 there. Okay, so it's tied. So I believe I get to pick where it goes. So I'm gonna take him here and get rid of all of these, because I don't want them near me. And I have items there that I want. Cool. Alright, so mummy goes, no mummy. Creature goes, no creature. And Frankenstein moves 1. Cool. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, some would say. So I'm gonna pick up for 1 action. Cool, so we have those now. A couple things from the inn, that's good. I have a red from the inn. I don't need reds for Frankenstein or the bride, so I'm gonna try to use those if I can. Alright, so that's 1 action. I'm gonna go here for a second, and for my 3rd action, I will pick up an item from the barn, right? Cool. And then, let's see, all we need from there is the laboratory. Okay, there we are. So now we have everything we need. Ooh, except we need more red. We need way more red. You know what? We need 9 or more red. I have a 5 of red. So if I go here next turn and grab those, or at least before I get to him, it should be fine. Either way, that's the end of my turn. Let's go to the monster phase. Oh, we got 2 more. So we have our theater, Oh, this is actually kind of better. And the precinct, that's actually perfect. Holy shit. That's actually so much better. Because I'm already going to the precinct. I can just pick that up and be fine. It'll take me a couple turns to get that all in there, though. It will. So there's that. Place Invisible Man, location most items, and discard them. There are 3 items tied. I don't need reds anymore because of that, so we'll go here and get rid of these. And then Mummy, Creature, neither we have. Frankenstein moves 1. Well, I'm over here now, so he would go that way. Okay, we're safe, right? We're doing good. So, first things first, I'm gonna use my ability to warp here, go to the precinct. I will... Probably should. I'm going to use a second one to place into the laboratory, or place onto the board, onto the Invisible Man, laboratory space onto laboratory. And for my last ability, I will put the barn token on the Invisible Man space as well. So we just need 1 more. But that's all I can do this turn. So it's monster phase again. The hunt is on. So there's no Wolfman, so we don't have to worry about that. We do get 2 more items on the board. Here we go. We have Shovel in the Graveyard. And we have Garlic at the Inn. Cool. That is great, actually. Okay. We don't have Creature, we don't have Dracula. Frenzied is him, and he moves 1 space. Okay. It was Invisible Man. He moves 1 space. Alright. So, it's my turn again. I'm going to place the last token on the end space that we need for 1. I'm going to pick up for 2. And I'm going to move straight over to him for 3. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It'll be fine. Alright. So now it's the monster phase again. We'll be able to get him next turn, though. Okay, no items. No effect for us, because no Mummy. No Wolfman, no Dracula, but we do have him. Okay, so he's already in our space, so he doesn't have to move to us, but we do have to roll 2 dice to see if he attacks us. He does, twice. Thankfully, we have 2 blues that we can sacrifice in order to keep, to deflect those attacks, right? So there's that. All right. Okay, it's my turn. Sorry, for some reason I was like, is there more to do? Okay. So, I'm already in the space with him. Just give me a second. I'm already in his space, so that's fine. That's fun. I'm gonna attack him. Sorry, I was blanking again. So I need 9 or more red to attack him. I have 11, so that's enough. That is enough to take him out. Bye bye. I'm gonna put all these back in the bag. So we're almost there. We're doing it, right? We've got 3. Yeah, we've got 3 monsters gone. Frenzied's back to Frankenstein, and now we just need to show them humanity, right? We need to give them their humanity. All right, so that was 1. That was just straight up 1. So for my second ability, or my second action rather, I'm going to use my special ability to go here, and with my last turn, I'm going to throw some flowers at him. So 2, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna dial him up by 2 and move him 2 spaces. There we go. Perfect. All right. So these last 2 should be manageable now that they're all I'm focusing on, right? All right. Monster phase. Okay, we get 2. We have Centrifuge at the Institute, or the laboratory, and we have a fossil at the camp. Effect is move the bride 2 spaces towards Frankenstein, which actually puts us in a great position. And then nobody on the card is moving, so we're good there. It's back to our turn. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna put a 3 on the bride to dial up her a bit. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then I'm gonna move her 1, 2, 3. There we go. Keep them separated. You gotta keep them separated. Ah, made myself dizzy with that one. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Cool. All right. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So let's see. Hold up. That was 2 spaces towards us. Didn't attack. My first thing. Okay, so I have 2 more. I have 2 more actions. Cool. So here's what I'm going to do then. Move here for my second action, using my special ability. I'm going to throw another. I'm going to throw some garlic at him, which that was a 2. So it dials him up to 4, and then I move him 2 spaces. Cool. All right, and that was all 3. Is advance, move, advance. Okay. Anyway, so monster phase. Here we go. We have 3 items being added to the board. We have an experiment going to the laboratory. We have garlic going to the inn. And we have a pistol going to the precinct, which doesn't need this anymore, I realize. Neither does this. Cool. All right. Need more yellows. Anyway, we placed Renfield at the docks. Where are you? There you are, Renfield. And there you go, Renfield. Okay, and then Dracula, not here. And the Frenzy moves 2. Boop, boop. Oh, he's right here with me. And then he's gonna roll 2 dice to try to attack me. He attacks me twice. Ooh, I gotta give up my 2 blues. I gotta. It sucks, but I have to. Because I gotta stay alive. If I took 2 hits, I'd be dead. You know? So there's that. I survived. Barely. I guess first thing I'm gonna do is use my last item I have on hand. Throw some more flowers at him, dial him up a bit. He has a much bigger meter over here than the bride does. Anyway, so we're gonna move him 2 away, I guess. Actually, we'll move him here. So for my second ability, I'm gonna pick up my third ability. I'm gonna go to Renfield, because at the very least, if I'm with Renfield, he can't be a one hit, right? He needs to get to the hospital, looks like, which is over here. Damn. All right. Cool, I guess. Monster phase. Nothing. Nothing. And then the bride and the frenzy move 1 space each. 1. There we go. Cool. So we'll get, for our turn, action 1, get Renfield to the hospital, which will get us another perk. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I didn't show this one yet. Hold on. There we go. Mob Justice. Place either Frankenstein or the bride in any space, or move any monster 3 spaces. That's actually specific to what we have now, right? There's that. Okay. Let's see. Did that, sweet. Went there immediately. So that's 1. So there were 2. Oh, here's what I want to do. I'm gonna use. Heck, if I can get off the. Damn. I'm gonna use the perk we have, Hurry. Move each here up to 2 spaces. To move me 2 spaces, because that doesn't take any actions. And then I'm gonna use my second action to give him this, which is 3. So we dial it up another 3. 1, 2, 3. It's up to 9 out of 12 now. Out of 11. 9 out of 11, sorry. So he will move 3. Let's get him away. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. I think I have one more action, right? Yeah, because I use that. So my last action, I'll go here. Because it has both the colors we need. But hopefully none of them get here, because I do not have any guarding anymore. Okay. So, 0 items, 0 effect, basically for us, because creature, we don't have creature. No werewolf. Bride moves 1, and then the Frenzy moves 1, which is Frankenstein. Cool. So it's my turn again. I'm going to pick these up for 1. So I've got Jack All. Let's see. I think that's all we need, actually. Okay. So for 1, move here for 2. And then I'm going to use a 3 on her. To dial her up. So she's actually good. She's got humanity now. And then I move her 3. That'd be risky. Be really risky. I'm gonna do it anyway. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool. They're right next to each other now. So all I gotta do on my next turn, I just gotta pray, I just gotta hope that neither of them go together. I just gotta hope. Because that's still in effect for now. If I can make it to next turn, man, no, I already went with it. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. I could have gone 1, 2, 3, and it would have been so much easier and so much better, but you know what? I already committed to it. I'm gonna stick with the dumb decision. Okay. Heart of the cards. Oh, of course, it's the fucking Frenzy. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked, actually. Okay, wait. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not dead, at least. Alright, so 3 items on the board. Fossil at the camp. Flower at the docks. Telescope at the mansion. Former employer, Dr. Cranley goes to the... Oh no. Well, I'm screwed either way, but... this may be better than not. So, Dr. Cranley, here we go. He goes to the laboratory, which... he's at, you know? Not good. Really not good. Okay, so the Frenzy moves 1. He stops where he is. And it's 2 dice to roll. Okay, here we go. Oof. It's an attack either way. So, Cranley dies, move the meter up 1, and we now officially have 1 more failure we can make before we die. But it's okay, because I've got this. It's my turn again. Action 1, special ability, get to Frankenstein. Action 2, put a 4 yellow on that bitch. That boosts him all the way. Move him 4, moves here. Boom. Game over. We won. We did good. Yeah. So that was our game. We had 2 perk cards that we didn't even need to play. We had 2 perk cards we didn't even need to play. And we almost died, so it was some good back and forth at least, right? So there's that. That was nice. Let's see. We've been going for nearly 2 hours. Since it is a test stream, maybe I'll end there. I want to see, I want to go back, I want to make sure everything looks good, everything is fine, right? Maybe, I don't know what I can do about the blurriness is my thing. I don't think there's anything I can do, really, unfortunately. But, yeah, this will just be like a little thing every once in a while, just to do. But, yeah, what do you think of this game? It's really fun. I enjoy it. Like I said, it's such a it's a fun one. It's like I keep going to bestseller, but like we don't sell, like it's a favorite, right, in our household. And this is the original, the Universal Monsters one, but here, I'll show you the box real quick. Right? So this is the cover. So this is the original, this is the Universal Monsters one, right? And that was what I started with. It's really good. It looks really fun. It is. It's a really fun game. It's a lot. I think any game is a lot more fun with friends, right? 'Cause it's a co-op game. So when your friends are going around and you're like using your abilities to help each other and stuff, and you're sharing items, and some people are going after one thing, some people are going after the other. However, that does mean that there's more monster phases, because it goes hero, monster, and not like hero, and then monster, right? But there's actually multiple different board game, different versions of this game. So Universal Monsters is the original, and then they did American Monsters, which is cryptids, and that's really fun too. That'll be one I have to try out too here, or show you guys on here too. That has like cryptids like Mothman, Bigfoot, and Chupacabra and stuff. It's really cool. And then they did Greek Monsters, which I think I've played once. I can't remember really. Also, I have to write down when it ends. Whoop! 8:03. There we go. Cool. So, but no, yeah, so then they did Greek Monsters, so that has stuff like the Minotaur and like Medusa and things like that. The Cockatrice, I believe, is there too. If not, I think it might be called the Basilisk in that game. Anyway, so that's there. And then they did one called World of Monsters, which has less monsters, but you can connect it to Greek monsters and like play like a bigger game, right? And that one has Cthulhu in it. It has a Yeti, I believe. It has Zhong-Shi and a Sphinx. I think those are the only 4, but it's really cool. I have not played that one. That is the one I haven't played yet. I own it, but I just haven't played it. And then the one I haven't owned, or I don't own, is they made a Dungeons and Dragons one. And I've never been the biggest. I love like tabletop RPGs, and I love to DM and stuff. I've never been extremely into Dungeons and Dragons specifically. I think it's fun. You can do whatever you want with it. But like, I still want that game, if not for anything, for the ability to have it all, right? Like have the whole series. I think they're making like a second Dungeons and Dragons version, which is odd for me. Like, I guess it makes sense, but I made my own of this game. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. This is really cool. You're gonna love this. So, I had a vision, I had a thought, and I was like, how cool would it be if they made a Horrified that used like horror movie villains, right? So I made Horrified, the big screen, right? Like the big screen. So this box and everything was designed by me. It was made. I forget the website. I can't remember if it's the one that shut down or what. But there's websites where you can like print your own like stuff for board games and things, right? And like I customized the back, like all this in here. It has a lot more monsters than any other Horrified has, right? And this is just for me. I obviously don't sell this or anything. Like none of this is my art or whatever. I just wanted this to like play with friends. I think we got to play it like one time. It's really fun. It's got like, let's see. Yeah, I got all the pieces made. I have like the instructions here on just regular paper. All the cards I printed out on stock paper, and then I put them in card sleeves to keep them like safe. And then on that same website, I was able to make like the little moving figures, and for the stuff that's like specific to the game, right? Like the dice and everything, I just bought replacements of those online. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this, and there's other ideas I want for like to make board games. Me and Dahlia have actually thrown around the idea of like making our own board games and stuff, like legitimately, like to try to like kickstart and stuff. And so maybe we'll come back around to that one day, because it's a fun idea, and I love board games. I love creating, and I think it'd be such a fun and cool process. Most of the board games that I want to make though are all like licensing based, because it's like I want to play a Legend of Zelda board game, but they don't have any, you know? So it's like, oh, I'll make my own, like that kind of thing. Before I started collecting keys, I had a vision, got all the stuff ready for a Super Sentai, like a Gokaiger's like key collecting, Sentai Ranger key collecting board game, or card game really. And I've been too busy since to actually do it, and like haven't had the excess money because I started collecting keys. But no, yeah, so there's that. It has a lot of like big horror movie characters, like villains on there. So we've got Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Jigsaw's on there, Leatherface, Pennywise, Pinhead, Jason Voorhees, fucking Ghostface, the Leprechaun. We've got Chucky. So I think I did Sadako instead of Samara, which Samara's the English version. And then we have Sam here from Trick or Treat, because that's my favorite horror movie. Yeah, so a Legend of Zelda game sounds amazing. There should be some. There should be. And there used to be, like, in, like, the 90s and, like, before, there used to be, like, more Nintendo board game properties. I think that, like, maybe people not doing well with Nintendo's licensing may have, like, stopped that. I don't know. Untapped market. For sure it's an untapped market. Like, can you imagine a board game that's just Mario Party, but an actual board game? You could make multiple versions of that and like have like reversible boards to where like you could do different maps. I'd fucking get that immediately. That's so cool, right? There's such an untapped market for Nintendo board games specifically. Here, let me go to my just chat screen. Here I am. Cool. But yeah, it's insane. I have an idea written down for an idea for a Kirby card game, which is like it's like you play as like, maybe it could be like 4 players, right? Someone could be Kirby, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, whatever. And it's like you're trying to get different types of food that like have the most points, right? Or something like that. I actually got into like the rule making stage of that. I want to get back into making little board games for me at some point. But first I want to get back to being able to afford board game, like other board games for me, like board games that are out now for me, you know what I mean? And it is a little harder because recently a board game making company went under. I guess they just weren't making enough money. They weren't making enough money, and so they couldn't justify staying open. But I do want to thank everybody for being here. It's really awesome of you to check this out. This was like a new thing for me. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it goes well. I don't know. I kind of want to do a VOD of it just to like see what people think, right? But we'll see. We will see. I will look into that like immediately after this. Let's see. We only have like a couple people here that I can see that I think. So why don't we? My beloved wife is streaming right now, so why don't we go and raid into her? What do you guys think? Sounds nice. Let's see. Let's find her on here. She's doing support for a Dead by Daylight competition. She is designing a possible skin for the character the Plague, which it used to be her least favorite character because she has a thing with vomit, right? And that's the Plague's ability, is vomiting. But I'm gonna have to look it up, aren't I? Come on, keyboard. It's haunted. doll. There she is. Oh wait, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid into her. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna play around and see if this stream looks worthy to be put up on YouTube. It'd be nice if I could start doing that. That'd be great. Maybe we could sneak it into like regular weekly stuff every once in a while. But thank you for being here. I'm gonna switch to my ending screen, and I will see you on Tuesday for Tomodachi Tuesday. Bye.